What is going on, everybody? Philip here from the Figure Bros, bringing you guys another review. Today we are going to take a look at the Mezco 112 Ultraman, a figure that I think is two things. Number one, you can definitely get below MSRP, which is fantastic, and also I think is very underrated, one of the most underrated figures to come out of the Mezco lineup. But before we go into a little more deeper detail on all of that and more, please guys, right now if you're watching, do me the big favor, hit that like button. If you're new, consider hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to also hit that notification bell, comment, share, do all those great things. With all that being said, let's go ahead and unbox them and get right into articulation. All right, you guys, like all other reviews, let's go ahead and kick it off with articulation. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the head. Go ahead and move the camera up just a little bit more. There we go. So starting with the head, we really don't get a whole lot of movement, and that's because this is actually not a standard like alternative head that you can just pop on and off with a ball peg. No, these are actual face plates. So this is a face plate much like the SH Figuarts. They pop on and off pretty easily, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate that later. But for the articulation, we're not going to get a whole lot of movement with down or upwards. You guys can see really not a whole lot. Side to side is a little bit better though, so it's pretty good there. Arms, again, we have a very nice material with the suit, so we are going to get a little bit of a hindrance on the articulation, so it can go out about that much, go out of that much. There is a bicep cut right here. As far as the elbows, you guys can see pretty good range of motion there. And for the wrist, we do have a nice hinge that you can see. Going down to the torso, we do have a diaphragm cut right there, and it's a pretty good one too, because he can definitely get good range looking down, good range looking back, so like really good actually. So well done there. Going down to the legs, unfortunately, because of this suit, it's a really nice material suit. One of their better ones from Mezco for sure, but because of this suit, we just don't get a whole lot of movement. It feels like it can definitely do the splits, but again, because of the suit, I don't want to rip it. It can kick out about that much. Really not a whole lot. Can go back about that much. Again, nothing. Knees. Again, very tough suit, so as far as the knees go, you're not going to get a whole lot of movement there either. Ankles, I gotta actually say this is actually a pretty good ankle rocker from Mezco. Definitely has a nice little pivot. You can see really good deep cut. Unfortunately, it can go back up pretty well and then go down not that much. Still no toe hinge, so a little bit of disappointment there, but okay. That's the articulation for Ultraman. As far as look and design goes, I mean, this thing is perfect. I actually think this might be one of the best looking, if not the best looking Ultraman on the market. The only thing that holds this thing back, of course, and we'll talk about this a little bit later in the video, is the price. Actually, no, we'll go ahead and talk about this now. Price, MSRP for this is $105, which is ridiculous. It's the reason why you can still find it in stock over on Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, and MezcoToys.com. Do not buy this thing for $105. Head on over to Amazon. I'll go ahead and post it up right here. I have a little screenshot so you guys can see for yourselves. Head on over to Amazon, pick this thing up for 60 bucks. That is a perfect price for the Mezco Ultraman. So the reason why it's still in stock is because that price is ridiculous. But look and design, it's really good. I think one of the best looking Ultramans on the market. The design too, you can see too, it has a light up function. There's an actual button right here in the back. Kind of got to move the suit over a little bit and hit the button, and you guys can see, there you go, you guys can see for yourselves. Pretty good light and function. It actually works really well. So definitely impressed with that. Again, as far as like look and design goes, I think as far as look, 20 out of 20. Design, I also think 20 out of 20. It looks, functions just like Ultraman. Really good there. Moving on to my favorite part, the accessories, because I think this is where the accessories really shine. I'll show off the hands first. We get a pair of these hands, really nice. We get a bunch of hands actually. A pair of these hands, pretty standard gripping hands, posing hands. A pair of these. Another set too, a little more of a gripping, so you can grip stuff. Really nice there. And then another chopping hand phase, really good there. We get 5 sets of hands, plus of course the ones you do have, which are the 2 fists. So pretty standard there, really nice from Mezco. Other accessories, we get his Vital Jet, which is really nice. The paint quality, everything is applied really well. It's done beautifully. You also get another effect right here, which is like this wind slash effect, energy effect right there, really cool. Another one, like a little spring And it's very, very nice soft rubber. Good there. Of course, I love these energy transitioning hands that we've been getting. Seeing a lot from Mezco and a lot of other toy companies, but Mezco, in my opinion, doing it the best. Really nice there. And like I said, I mentioned the faceplate, and this one too also works the light ups. Not as well as the one that it comes with, but again, another shooting laser I-beam. Really, really nice. Very impressive. We also get to like a nice little cloak, which is very, really nice. Cool thing about this too, it has wires right here and all around the bottom too. So you can definitely get some really unique poses. I like the two, there's wires all around, which is really nice. Again, great for those poses, great for the toy photographers. The best accessories, in my opinion, though, are these little like they're half buildings. So basically, they're like actual like little Tokyo, Japan style buildings that you would see like an anime, and they do fall apart. We get a bunch of these type of buildings. So I really do like that they put that in there. I think this is some of the most unique accessories that Mezco has ever done. And again, even inside, nice little ground and crumbling effect there. So I think that was really cool. We get a bunch of them too. So there was two right there. Here's the third one, a little more of a wider building. So it's really cool there. I hope that we do get some more kaijus coming out of Mezco from Ultraman, because I think all of this with this would make really good dioramas and really good toy photography. So very, very nicely done by Mezco. As far as accessory goes, this is a perfect 20 out of 20. All right, now let's talk a little bit about the final verdict score. I'm gonna go ahead and flash it up on the screen and we're gonna talk about this. So the final verdict score I gave for the Ultraman is a nice 83 out of 100. You guys can see right now on your screen how I broke it all down. Again, the biggest thing holding this thing back, there are two things. Again, articulation, that's because of the design of the suit. But really for me, I wanna really focus on price. This thing at the MSRP at 105, this thing ain't gonna sell for 105. No one's buying this for 105. Nobody's buying it. If it was like 90 bucks on the day of release, this might have done it better, and you might not have actually seen it in stock over at Mezco Toys. The reason why you see it in stock over at Mezco Toys, Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, is because that MSRP is ridiculous. 105 for all of this. Again, these are nice design. I like that we get electronics. I like that we get all that for this. Again, the electronics for this is actually really cool. It's simple. It's a little push button right there on the back. It lights up pretty well. It looks nice, but it's not $105. If this was $90 on the day of release, this probably would have done better. And again, if you want this figure, just go pick it up over on Amazon or on eBay. You can get this for 60 bucks. Pay a couple of dollars for shipping and some fees, and you're probably walking away with this for like $68, $69, which is perfect price. And that's what everybody's doing. No one's buying this thing at the full price. That to me is the biggest red flag for this. I understand it has electronics. I understand it comes with some really unique accessories. The material that they use is a nice soft pleather, which is really good. Better than they've done in their DC figures for sure. It actually works really well with the Ultraman. But again, it's all this that you're getting, even these buildings. I understand these are really nice buildings, really cool accessories, really unique, and get a couple of effects, good amount of hands. It's just not worth $105. If this was $90 on the day of release, this thing would have done better. And even $95 would have been a much better price than $105, because you're not paying just $105. We talk about this. You're not just paying $105. You're paying $105 plus shipping, and you're going to pay taxes. This thing is eventually going to cost you either $111, $112, or $115. So that's a little too much money. That's why it gets a 10 on price. Everything else I think is pretty good. The articulation could be better, of course, but that's because, again, the suit, and I actually prefer to actually have a little bit worse articulation and actually have this suit. This is the one time I actually will say I rather have this type of material on my action figure than actually having better articulation. I think this thing works really, really well with it. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. That's going to do it for me. And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys next time.